A very good morning to all my dear first year students. This is your Padma ma'am. So today let us start with our BSM class. So what are we going to study in today's class? If you remember, in the previous class I told you what are the different types of economic activities. Any activity that is carried out for earning money is called an economic activity. So economic activities can be broadly classified under three heads. What is that? Business, profession and employment. If you remember, in the previous class I have already completed with what is business, that is the meaning of business, and what are the various features or characteristics of business, right? We studied that only economic activities come under business. Business always involves an element of risk. Next, profit is the return in business. Like what is the return on investment in business? Profit. Business is carried out with profit motive or profit intention. Next, what was the other feature or characteristics? Business should be regular in dealings. Should be regularity in dealings. Then only it can be called a business. A one-time act or a one-time activity cannot be called business. Then business involves mutual benefit. And the last characteristic and the most important was business is concerned with creation of utility. Utility means use. Business creates utility means utility of form, utility of place, utility of time. Just like a wood, it is given a shape or a form, means it is getting form utility and it is molded into furniture. Furniture is made out of wood. Wood is given a shape, a form of a bed, of a sofa, of a dining table. Means business is giving utility or creating utility, could be in the form of form utility, time utility or place utility. So what do we understand? Business creates utility. So shall we proceed with our today's class? Shall we continue, children? So our today's topic of concern would be the remaining two economic activities. What are they? Profession and employment. So in today's class we shall discuss or study as to what is profession, what is the meaning of profession, and what are the various features or characteristics of profession, and what is employment, and what are the various features of employment. So let us begin. To start with, now we are going to start with what is profession, right? Profession. So what do you understand by the term profession? Let me tell you. Profession is an occupation. Occupation mane kauna? Brutti. Profession is an occupation, right? It is an occupation. So let us start today. Let us proceed. What is profession? So today we shall study. We shall first begin with what is the meaning of profession. So children, what is profession? Profession is an occupation. Occupation mane brutti. So profession is an occupation that professes to have professional knowledge and skill that is used in guiding or advising others. So what is profession? Profession is an occupation. Occupation mane kono? Brutti. Profession is an occupation, right? That professes to have what? Professional knowledge or specialized professional education and skill. So what does it have? It possesses professional knowledge or professional education and skill. That is backed by professional knowledge, or we can also say professional education and skill. education, and what does it require? Skill. Skill means talent, right? So profession is an what? It is an occupation. Most important thing, manibrutti, right? And profession is an occupation that professes professional knowledge and skill that is used in directing, guiding or advising others. Mane kon bujhuchu edaru? Profession is an occupation, no doubt. Brutti means what? A person who carries out profession is called a professional. What? A person who carries out profession is called a professional. For example, doctor is a profession, lawyer is a profession, teaching is also a profession, right? So all these should be backed by means should be supported by what? Professional knowledge. Mane kono? Or we can also call it professional education and skill. Profession should be backed by professional knowledge, professional education and skill. This professional knowledge, professional education or this specialized knowledge or this specialized skill is used in guiding, advising others. Others refers to people of all the sectors of the economy, right? So now let us proceed with today's class. So children, what are examples of profession? Teaching is a profession. Being a doctor is a profession, right? A chartered accountant is in a profession, right? And what? Then next, a lawyer is a profession. All these are examples of profession. First, let me complete with what are the features or characteristics of profession. Then I will move on to telling you what is employment. Then the picture will be more clear. Then you can understand better like what is the difference between profession and employment. So now let us start with the characteristics of profession. So shall we begin? So now let me note down the points on the board for a better and clear understanding of you all. So now let me note down or list out what are the characteristics, or you can also call them as features of profession. So what is our topic of discussion for today? Characteristics of profession. Characteristics of profession. So what is the first point? Body of specialized knowledge. Body of specialized knowledge means profession requires professional education, professional knowledge, body of specialized knowledge. What's the second one? There should be provision for formalized methods of acquiring training. Formalized methods of acquiring training. Formalized methods of acquiring training. And the third point, professional body. It is governed by professional body. And the fourth point, there should be code of conduct. Code of conduct. And the last point, that is priority of service over economic consideration. Priority of service over economic consideration. So let me tell you, what is the return in business? What do we get in turn in business? Return on investment is called profit. So return in business is called profit. In the same way, a person who is in profession or a person who is carrying out profession is called a professional. A professional renders his services for earning a certain amount of fees. In business, we call it profit. In profession, we call it fees. Coming to employment, we will call it what? We'll call it salary or remuneration. Is that clear? Salary or remuneration. So now the return in profession is nothing but fees. A professional provides or renders his services for earning a certain amount of fees to all the sectors of the economy without any partiality. That means he renders his services impartially. Impartially means what? Whoever gives you the fees, the person who approaches a professional is called a client. The person who is carrying out profession is called a professional, and the person who comes and approaches the professional is called client. Is called a client. So whoever provides him fees, the professional provides or renders his services for a certain amount of fees to all the sections of the society without any partiality. That means he renders his services impartially. Will he say, no, you please don't come to me, I am not going to render service to you? No. Whoever may be the client, whoever approaches the professional for a certain amount of fees, for a certain amount of fixed amount of fees, right? He renders his services. So now let us begin with, or let us discuss each of the what? Characteristics of profession in detail. So what are we studying today? We are studying characteristics of profession. So now let us discuss each of the characteristics or points in detail. So what is the first point? Profession is a body of specialized knowledge. So as I told you, a doctor is carrying out a profession, lawyer is carrying out a profession, chartered accountant is carrying out a profession, a teacher is carrying out a profession. All these are examples of profession, no doubt, undoubtedly. So what do you mean by specialized knowledge? Specialized knowledge means to be in a particular profession, to practice a particular profession. That profession demands some professional education and some professional knowledge. For suppose, if I am a doctor, just suppose think, if I am a doctor, to be a doctor, what do I need to have? I need to study MBBS, or I need to possess an MBBS degree. मते जने डॉक्टर हबा पे मते निहाती मिनिमम क्वालिफिकेशन कोन? मते डॉक्टर कहया पे मते कोन पढिया पड़िबो? MBBS पाठ पढिया को पड़िबो। माने डॉक्टर हबा पे MBBS पढिया पड़िबो, माने दैट इज नथिंग बट प्रोफेशनल एजुकेशन. In reality, I am a teacher. I may be teaching in a college, I may be teaching in a school. So what is my profession? Mo profession tahele kono? I am a teacher by profession. I am a teacher. So to be a teacher, even present day situation, let it be a government school or a private school, whatever may be, to be a teacher, the qualification, minimum qualification required is you should be a bachelor in education, that is BEd, right? To become a teacher, we need to have what? Professional education. What is that education called? Bachelor in education, BEd. For suppose a lawyer, take a case of an advocate, a lawyer. To be a lawyer, what should he do? He should be at least LLB, means bachelor degree in law. Similarly, to be a chartered accountant, what? One should have cleared his what? Common proficiency test foundation exam. Along with that, he should have cleared his 2 stages. Okay, 2 stages of inter and 2 stages of final. Right? Only once a person clears through all the 4 stages of the CA exams, then only he will be awarded a certificate by the what? ICAI, and he will be called a professional or a chartered accountant. जिमिति CA हबा पाई CA पाठ पढ़िया निहाती जरूरी, डॉक्टर हबा पाई MBBS पाठ पढ़िया निहाती जरूरी, जने टीचर हबा पाई निहाती बीएड करिया को दरकार. ठीक सेमिति गोटे एडवोकेट हबा पाई LLB डिग्री इन लॉ करिया दरकार. माने कोन? प्रति प्रोफेशन रे रहिया पे कोन से गोटे प्रोफेशन रहिया पे हमकु से प्रोफेशनल पाठ निहाती पढ़िथिबा को पड़िबो. Means what do you understand from this? Means to be in a particular profession or to carry out a practice a particular profession, that professional should have or should possess that professional education or professional knowledge. Is that clear? So profession, first characteristics of profession is what? And the most important, a professional should possess specialized knowledge or professional education. Moving on to the second point, formalized methods of acquiring training. Formal method of what? They should be provided with training. To be a professional, one should have training. What is training? For suppose, if you are practicing, if you are studying your CA, chartered accountant poducho, directly exam de CA he jaucho? No. For a certain period of time, you are doing your articles. Articleship କରୁଛ ମାନେ କ'ଣ? ଗୋଟେ CA firm ରେ କି କୌଣସି ଗୋଟେ chartered accountant ତଳେ ତମେ ଗୋଟେ ଶିଷ୍ୟ ଭାବରେ ରହିକିରି ସେଟା articles କରୁଛ ମାନେ ସେଟା କାମ ଶିଖୁଛ practically। auditing ମାନେ କ'ଣ? not only theoretical knowledge, ଖାଲି ବହିରେ ପଢିବାର ହିଁ ନାହିଁ, ପାଠ ରୂପରେ ପଢିବାର ନାହିଁ, ସେଇଟାକୁ ପ୍ରାକ୍ଟିକାଲି କେମିତି କରୁଛନ୍ତି? ଅଡିଟିଂ ମାନେ କ'ଣ? ଗୋଟେ ଫର୍ମରେ ଗୋଟେ ସିନିୟର ଚାର୍ଟର୍ଡ ଆକାଉଣ୍ଟାଣ୍ଟ ଅଣ୍ଡରରେ ରହିକିରି କାମ ଶିଖୁଛୁ। କାମ ଶିଖୁଛୁ means what? To be in a profession, you should be provided with what? Formalized methods of acquiring training. ମାନେ ଶିଖୁଛ ମାନେ କ'ଣ? What are you doing? You are acquiring formal training. Similarly, in MBBS, the last year or the final year of MBBS, doctor patha poduchandi, what are they doing? They are doing the house surgeonship. House surgeon means whatever theoretical knowledge they are possessing, they are being taught in a practical way. माने जहा डॉक्टर पाठरे थियोरी पढ़िचंती सेटाकू प्रैक्टिकल भाबरे किमिति इंजेक्शन दिया जाए, हाउ टू इंजेक्ट एन इंजेक्शन, how to check your blood pressure, BP किमी देखा जाए, how to put on a stethoscope and check the heartbeat, pulse किमिति देखुचंती, blood pressure किमिति देखा जाए, injection किमिति दिया जाए, stethoscope पिंदी की heartbeat किन सुना जाए, there and how to treat small children, how to do a delivery. माने कौन? In medicine, the final year, the last year of medicine, they are doing the house surgeonship. Means what? They are acquiring training. Mane not only theoretical knowledge, but they are also imparting some formal practical training. Mane तांकु किछि कामो practically कराइकरी training रूपरे सिखा जाउची. Yes or no? Advocate be lawyer directly once he completes his LLB, black coat पिंदिकी your honor बोली तो कोर्ट को पळेबेनी, सन्नी दियोल गल्ला भलिया पिक्चर्स रे black coat पिंदिकी your honorable पळेबेनी. What do? They practice law under a senior advocate. Once you complete your LLB, your bachelor's degree in law, directly तो कोर्ट को जाएगी केस लड़ीबेनी. कौन करबे? गोटे senior under रे गोटे apprenticeship भाबरे रहिकरी as a junior से law काम को सिखिबे. They practice law and they learn law under a senior advocate. माने कौन? Under profession, it provides formalized methods of acquiring training. Next one, professional body. What do you mean by professional body? Means every profession, like I told you, let it be a chartered accountant, let it be a doctor, let it be an advocate, every professional body is controlled by, every profession is controlled by, I repeat, every profession is controlled by a professional body or a governing body. What is a professional body? A professional body is a governing body that governs or controls every profession. माने प्रत्येक प्रोफेशन रे ताकू जगिया पई, रेगुलेट करिया पई, कंट्रोल करिया पई कोन रहउची? गोटे प्रोफेशनल बॉडी रहउची. So what is a professional body? You all are commerce students, you can aspire to become future chartered accountants. So what is a professional body that is controlling CA? That is ICAI. ICAI, Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. I for Institute, C for Chartered, A for Accountants, I for India. Institute of Chartered Accountants of India. ସେଇଟା CA ର ପରୀକ୍ଷା ତାର କୋର୍ସ କଣ, CA ରେ କଣ କୋର୍ସ ରଖିବା, एग्जाम्स केबे करबा को परीक्षा क्वालिफाई करिया पड़ियो तार सबु माने नियम पाबंदी सब किए करुची प्रोफेशनल बॉडी दैट इज ICAI सिमिलरली लॉ रे किए कंट्रोल करची वंस यू कंप्लीट योर LLB यू अप्लाई फॉर ए लाइसेंस फर्स्ट तमे CA पढुचो वंस यू कंप्लीट योर CA who will give you a certificate who will award you a certificate the ICAI will give you a certificate or award you a certificate saying that now you can practice be a chartered accountant, right? It will award you with a certificate telling that you can practice and you are a recognized chartered accountant. Boli to without a CA certificate can you? No. Without an MBBS degree. Without an MBBS degree गोटे डॉक्टर मु डॉक्टर कहि परिबो जणे लोक मु डॉक्टर केबे कहि परिबो only when she has that MBBS degree once she possesses that without MBBS degree can you call a person a doctor no ताकू डॉक्टर कहि परिबानी तो एटा के दोची IMA Indian Medical Association or Medical Council, right? Indian Medical Council or Indian Medical Association is recognizing you as a doctor, right? ICAI is recognizing you as a chartered accountant, right? In a similar way, once you finish your law, LLB करला परे तमु कुडे जाइकरी लाइसेंस पे अप्लाई करियो पड़ियो लाइसेंस मिलले ही यू कैन प्रैक्टिस लॉ तो तुम LLB पास है लो तुम लाइसेंस किए दबो who will give you that professional body or that governing body who is that governing body for law bar council अप्लाई करले आमको लाइसेंस मिले then I am a recognized advocate, right? Then I have all the right to practice law माने law को govern करची bar council of India, right? CA को ICAI Institute of Chartered Accountants of India, doctors को IMA Indian Medical Association or Medical Council, right? So for every profession we have a professional body or we have a governing body that controls or regulates that profession is called as a professional body. Shall we proceed? Can we? Now moving on to code of conduct. Have you ever heard this word or have you ever come across the word code of conduct? Code of conduct mane kono? What do you mean by code of conduct? Code of conduct is nothing but in simple we can call it as a set of rules and regulations. What is a code of conduct? A set of rules and regulations is called as nothing but a code of conduct. Rules and regulations means what to do, what not to do. In a particular profession, what you can do, what you cannot do. What is against law, what you cannot do means what that is prohibited in the profession. What is against law. Mane, every profession has a code of conduct means every profession has a set of guidelines or a set of rules means the do's and the don'ts. What to do, what not to do. What not to do means what is prohibited in that profession. Let me tell you in simple. For example, a doctor. A doctor is a professional. Doctor is a profession, right? And a doctor is called a professional. So, earlier, have you heard about the sex determination test? Sex determination test mane kono lingo parikya scanning ame jo kochu lingo parikya. When a pregnant lady, a mother is around 7 months pregnant, आमे तांकु लिंग परीक्षा करे परिया. लिंग परीक्षा कोन कोले कोन होची पुओ की झियो जणा पड़ी जाउची. We can determine the sex whether it's a boy or a girl, a boy baby or a girl baby. कहि परिबा जानि परिबा, right? But actually the sex determination test actually came out of the what we popularly called as scanning to determine whether the baby is acquiring the adequate growth or not. Actually प्रथमे scanning कोन पे बाहरला माँ गर्भरे जने शिशु in a mother's womb the baby कोन ठीक भाबरे जेतिकी मास अनुसारे बढ़िया कथा से अनुसारे बढ़ुची ना नहीं. ठीक भाबरे बॉडी भितरे फ्लूइड पानी अंश अच्छी ना नहीं. शिशु बढ़ुची ना नहीं. ता मेंटल स्टेट और शिशुर पोजिशन माँ गर्भ भितर शिशुर पोजिशन ठीक अच्छी ना नहीं, ठीक भाव बढ़ुची ना नहीं, पानी अंश अच्छी ना नहीं, तार ग्रोथ डिटेक्ट करने बाहरी थिला दी स्कैनिंग। बट लेटर ऑन कौन है ए स्कैनिंग टा लिंग परीक्षा सेक्स डिटर्मिनेशन टेस्ट अधिका हेला गुरुत्व हेला कहीं इफ the sex determination test determines that the baby in the womb is a girl baby, the girl baby would be what? Like what? They would kill the baby in the womb. Abortion करे दोथिले माने भ्रूण हत्या, शिशु को माँ गर्भरे मारी दोथिले, भ्रूण हत्या करुथिले। तो कौन है as a result what happened? Adverse effects, negative results. What? The male is to female ratio, boy is to girl ratio कौन है? खाली पुरुष संख्या बढ़ीगले, स्त्री संख्या कमीगले, पुओ संख्या बढ़ीगले, झील संख्या कमीगले। सबु बेले अंडरस्टैंड प्रकृति नेचर रे बैलेंस रहिया को पड़िबो। प्रकृति ऑलवेज आस्क फॉर अ बैलेंस, राइट? माने कौन होची भ्रूण हत्या, झील शिशु को जो मारी दोचु, वी आर अबॉर्टिंग द बेबीज, अबॉर्ट कर दोचु। In the mother's womb, if it's a girl baby, sex determination रे the female sex ratio body ki female sex ratio कमी जाउची। So what will happen? This has what negative impact, negative effect. The result, the output, the outcome would not be good. It is not desirable. भलो नुहे समाज पाई। तेणुकिरी मेडिकल प्रोफेशन रो प्रोफेशनल बॉडी कौन करची तार कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट माने सेट ऑफ rules and regulations किंबा guidelines what to do, what not to do, do's and don'ts कौन कोई if any doctor is found guilty of determining the sex of a baby in the mother's womb, right, his doctor's practice or his license would be cancelled. Means he cannot practice his profession any further, he cannot be in his noble profession any further। माने कौन से भी डॉक्टर को जदि पुओ शिशु की झील शिशु लिंग परीक्षा करी धरा पड़ीगला कहिबार माने तांकर कौन होची से लाइसेंस कैंसिल हे जिवो आ केबे से डॉक्टर भाबरे प्रैक्टिस करि परिबे नाही। माने इफ यू आर अ डॉक्टर यू कैन नॉट डिटरमाइन द सेक्स, लिंग परीक्षा करि परिबो नाही। यस और नो? सो दैट इज ए कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट और अ रूल फॉर डॉक्टर्स। सो all this story I was telling just to make you understand the meaning of code of conduct. Code of conduct mane guidelines, a set of rules and regulations, do's and don'ts, what to do, what not to do. So every profession has a code of conduct. एते गप कहली कोड ऑफ कंडक्ट माने कौन तुमको बुझिया पे। आई होप इट्स क्लियर टू ऑल ऑफ यू। बुझुच बोली भाबी कैन आई टेक इट फॉर ग्रांटेड, राइट? So can we proceed? Code of conduct माने किछि नहीं, don't complicate yourself, माने set of rules and regulations, guidelines, what to do, what not to do, do's and don'ts, माने प्रत्येक profession रे code of conduct रहिबो। Next, priority of service over economic consideration, माने profession रे प्रथमे गुरुत्व काकु दबाकु पड़िबो? economic consideration माने money, economic consideration माने profit, economic consideration माने fees, right? माने कौन कोची profession रो प्रथम गुरुत्व हैला to provide service, to render service, but not to make any profit or not expecting any money. No doubt you charge fees, but monetary terms should not be your first priority. माने जने डॉक्टर बाध्य फीस चार्ज करी के पेशेंट को ट्रीटमेंट दबो। A doctor undoubtedly charges fees for rendering his services to the patient. माहालिया रे करो बोली कोनी, प्रोफेशन रो रिटर्न हैला फीस। फीस आशा करि परियो किंतु मते फीस मिलले का ऑपरेशन करबी। इफ द पेशेंट इज ऑन द डेथ टेबल, गणे इमरजेंसी केस आसिला, he met with an accident, सांगे सांगे ताकू ट्रीटमेंट न देले से कोलैप्स हे जिवे, मते पैसा को धर ताहेले मु देखिबी कहबाकू हबो नाही। In a profession, what should be the topmost priority? Service should be the topmost priority over economic consideration, माने over money, fees or profit। माने पैसा, fees, money, लाभ आशा करो किंतु प्रथमे सर्विस को गुरुत्व दो तापरे ही इकोनॉमिक कंसिडरेशन फीस को लोभ करिबो. फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी शुड बी योर सर्विस इन प्रोफेशन, right? Doctors mane, before they become a doctor, they take, if you know, they take an oath called as the Hippocratic oath, right? So that this is the meaning of that. So now with this we have completed with all the features or characteristics of profession. What a profession should, a professional or a person in profession should possess professional education or specialized knowledge. And profession provides for acquiring professional training. Means what? Just like one who completes law becomes an apprenticeship under a senior lawyer and he learns law, or rather he practices law. In chartered accountant, what happens? Through articleship, one learns or acquires the practical knowledge of being a real chartered accountant. Similarly, a doctor in medicine, what does he do? In the final year of house surgeonship, they are given this practical or formalized professional training. They acquire training. Next, every profession is controlled by a professional body. What is a professional body? Bar Council for Advocates, Institute of Chartered Accountants of India for CAs, right? IMA or Indian Medical Association or Council is a professional body for doctors. Means every profession is governed, controlled and regulated by a professional body. Next, code of conduct. Every profession has a code of conduct, means has a set of rules and regulations and guidelines to be followed, right? Next one, priority of service over economic consideration. So in profession, what should be our utmost priority? Tama prathama gurutva hella service. First priority should be given to service and not to economic consideration. So now I hope is that clear. So I now proceed on to telling you what is the meaning of employment and what are the features of employment. So shall we continue? So now let's move on. What is employment? To know what is employment, you should understand the meaning of employment. In simple, in Odia ame koiba employment mane chakri, chakriya, chakriya loko koiba employment, chakri ku kuha jaye employment. So what is employment? In simple Odia, to make you understand. Odia re employment kon kouchandi? Chakri kouchandi, right? Very simple. So let's not say in that way. Let us put in words in English in a more refined or a sophisticated form. And let me tell you the meaning of employment. So what is employment? So what is employment? I'm telling, please pay attention and listen carefully. Employment is a kind of agreement, or employment is a kind of contract where one renders personal services for another. What? Employment is a kind of contract. It is not a contract, it is a kind of contract or an agreement under which one person or under which an individual renders his services for another person or an organization or an institution. For what? For a certain amount of salary or remuneration, or we can also call it as wages. So what is employment? I repeat again. What is employment? Employment is a kind of contract under which an individual renders his services in lieu of. In lieu of means in return. In lieu of what? So what is employment? I repeat again. Employment is a kind of contract under which an individual renders personal services in lieu of remuneration. What? In lieu of remuneration. So I repeat, now I'm writing the meaning of employment here on the board. So what is employment? Employment, I hope you all can see it's visible. Is it clear? Employment is a kind. It is not a contract but somewhat like a contract. Kind of contract means what? Mane kono? It is a kind of contract. Not exactly a contract but somewhat like a contract. Employment is a kind of contract under which an individual renders his services for another. Another could be another individual, another mane ao jananga pai, or could be some organization or an institution. So what is employment? Employment is a kind. What? It is a kind of contract under which an individual mane jane loko renders his services. Mane jane loko tar personal service dabo for what? For another. For another could be another organization, another institution, or it could be he renders his services for somebody else, for another person, could be another person, another institution or something. He renders his personal services for somebody else, for another, in lieu of. What do you mean by in lieu of? In lieu of remuneration. In lieu of remuneration. Remuneration means it can also be called as salary or wages. ଆମେ remuneration ku salary madhya kahi pariba. So what is employment? Employment is a kind of contract. It is not a contract. It is a kind, point to be noted, of contract under which an individual renders his services for another in lieu of. In lieu of mane in return. For what? What does he render his services? Free of cost. Why does he render his personal services? He renders his services in lieu of mane ta badalare kono, in return for some remuneration or salary. Mane kono bujucho? Business is carried out for making profit or fetching profit. Profession is carried out for earning fees. In a similar way, employment is carried out for salary, for earning salary. Mane in lieu of money, he renders his personal services. For what in return? For salary or remuneration in return. Mane ta badalte ta kona milibo personal service dele? Salary kimba remuneration milibo. So I hope you can understand now. I hope it's clear to all of you. Can we proceed? Shall I? So now let's move on to what are the characteristics of employment. Before I can explain in detail, let me note down the points on the board so it will be clearly visible and easy for you to understand. So characteristics of employment. So what are we studying now? Characteristics of employment. So what is the first characteristic? First one is service to others. Service to others. Right? Second one. Second point is personal service. Second one is personal service. Third point is agreement. Agreement. Fourth one is servant. Fifth one is no need of capital. Fifth point is no need of capital. No need of capital and no risk. Sixth point is no risk. And the seventh point or the last point is nature of employer. Nature of employer. So now, shall I begin? So first point, service to others. So what is employment? If you remember, I told you, employment is a kind of contract under which an individual renders his services for others. Others could be another person or it could be another institution or organization. For example, to make it more simple for you to understand, to make it more simpler, what am I? I am a teacher. I am a teacher by profession. You can say, ma'am, you are a teacher. Excuse me, I'm extremely sorry. You may say, ma'am, just now you told that doctor is a profession, CA is a profession, advocate or law is a profession, and teaching is also a profession. No doubt. I am in a noble profession of teaching. No doubt. By profession, I am a teacher. What? Teacher is a profession. Teaching is a profession. I am a teacher. I am in a very noble profession, that is teaching. I am a teacher and my profession is to teach. তাহলে ম্যাম এমপ্লয়মেন্ট কোন কହୁଛ? By profession I am a teacher. What am I doing? I am teaching for a school. I am teaching for a college. ମାନେ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ସ୍କୁଲ ପାଇଁ ପଢଉଛି, ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ କଲେଜ ପାଇଁ ପଢଉଛି. What am I doing? No doubt I am a teacher by profession. By profession I am a teacher. Teaching is my profession. ମୋର ବୃତ୍ତି, ସେଟା ବୃତ୍ତି, profession is an occupation. ମୋ ବୃତ୍ତି ହେଲା ପାଠ ପଢେଇବା. ମୁଁ ଜଣେ ଟିଚର. ହେଲେ ଟିଚର ଏମ୍ପ୍ଲୟୀ ହେଇପାରିବନି. जे एम्प्लॉयमेंट करूची, जे एम्प्लॉयमेंट रे अछि ताकू कहबा एम्प्लॉई. जे प्रोफेशन करबो ताकू कहबा प्रोफेशनल. आ जे एम्प्लॉयमेंट माने चाकरी जे करूची हमें ताकू कहबा एम्प्लॉई. एम्प्लॉयमेंट माने कोन चाकरी. सो बाय प्रोफेशन आई एम अ टीचर, बट आई एम टीचिंग फॉर a school, I am teaching for a college. Means what? I am rendering my personal services for school. I am rendering my personal services for a college. No doubt by profession I am a teacher. ମୁଁ teacher କିନ୍ତୁ ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ସ୍କୁଲ ପାଇଁ ଚାକିରି କରୁଛି କିମ୍ବା ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ କଲେଜ ପାଇଁ ଚାକିରି କରୁଛି. ମୁଁ କାହା ପାଇଁ ପଢଉଛି? ସ୍କୁଲ ପାଇଁ ପଢଉଛି, କଲେଜ ପାଇଁ ପଢଉଛି. ମୁଁ ମୋର ପର୍ସନାଲ ସର୍ଭିସ ଗୋଟେ ସ୍କୁଲ ପାଇଁ ଗୋଟେ କଲେଜ ପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ଚାକିରି କରୁଛି. ମାନେ ମୁଁ ମୋର ସର୍ଭିସ ରେଣ୍ଡର କରୁଛି. ସୋ ମୁଁ କଣ ପାଇଁ? ସ୍କୁଲ ପାଇଁ, ଫର ଅଦର୍ସ. କାହା ପାଇଁ? କଲେଜ ପାଇଁ, ଫର ଅଦର୍ସ. So what am I doing? I am rendering my personal services for others. Understood? Personal services. तो एड मु कोन मु निजे आसी की पढौछि, मोर पर्सनल सर्विस दोछि, स्कूल पय हो, कॉलेज पय हो. Can I say somebody else, please today I am sick, I am on bed, I am not feeling well, can you please go and teach on my behalf? Can you please go and teach for me? Can I replace myself with somebody else? No, not at all. It's not possible. It's not allowed. ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ ସ୍କୁଲ ପାଇଁ ପଢଉଛି କିମ୍ବା ମୁଁ ଗୋଟେ କଲେଜ ପାଇଁ ପଢଉଛି, ମୁଁ ସେ ସ୍କୁଲକୁ ଯାଇକିରି ମୋର ପର୍ସନାଲ ସର୍ଭିସ ଦଉଛି, କଲେଜକୁ ଯାଇକି ମୋ ପର୍ସନାଲ ସର୍ଭିସ ଦଉଛି, ତାଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ ମୁଁ ସର୍ଭିସ ଦେଇକି ମୋ ପର୍ସନାଲ ସର୍ଭିସ ରେଣ୍ଡର କରୁଛି. ଆଜି ମୋ ଦେହ ଭଲ ନାହିଁ, ଆଜି ମୁଁ ବ୍ୟସ୍ତ, ଆଜି ମୁଁ ଯାଇପାରୁନି, ତୁ ଯାଇ ମୋ ପାଇଁ ପଢେଇ ଦେ, ତମେ ଯାଇ ମୋ ବଦଳରେ ପଢେଇ ଦିଅ. ସେଇଟା ହେଇପାରିବ କି? ମୋ ଜାଗାରେ ଆଉ ଜଣଙ୍କୁ ରଖି ତୁ ଯାଇ ମୋ ପାଇଁ ପଢେଇ ଦେ. Can I replace myself or my personal services with somebody else? No. ସେଇଟା ଆମେ employment ରେ କରିପାରିବା ନାହିଁ. Why? Because in employment ଯଦି ମୁଁ ଚାକିରି କରୁଛି ମାନେ ମୁଁ ଆଗ ଯାଇକି ପଢେଇବାକୁ ପଡିବ. ଦେହ ଭଲ ଲାଗୁନି, ରହିଯିବି, I take a leave. But somebody, my relative, my close friend, ତୁ ଯାଇ ମୋ ପାଇଁ ପଢେଇ ଦେବି. You please go and take up my class. You please go and take up my class, teach on my behalf, teach for me. Can I say that? No. That is not possible in employment, because in employment I am rendering what? My personal services. Agreement. What do you mean by agreement? If you remember, in the beginning of the class I told you, employment is a kind of contract. It is not a contract but somewhat like a contract. Kind of contract means what? Employment, in every employment there is an agreement. Okay, what is an agreement? In every employment there is an agreement. Agreement means terms and conditions. Terms and conditions of employment in writing is called an agreement. What are the terms and conditions of my what are the terms and conditions of my employment in writing is called an agreement. Means it can be, am I appointed on a temporary basis or am I appointed on a permanent basis, and what is my salary or remuneration, am I remunerated monthly or am I remunerated period wise, or what is the duration of my employment. All these details are written on an agreement. So we say that employment is a kind of contract, or we can say there is an agreement in employment. Means what does an agreement contain? It contains the duration of employment, the terms and conditions of employment. Means am I appointed temporarily, permanently, what are my pay scales or remuneration scales. All details are noted down, are put in writing in pen and paper in an agreement. माने मु गोटे एम्प्लॉयमेंट चाकरी जिबा पूर्वरु गोटे एग्रीमेंट हेइथिबो, मते वर्षे पई कि 2 वर्ष पई मते टेम्पररी रखुचो ना परमानेंटली रखुचो, वर्षटे पई ना 2 वर्ष पई मते पीरियड बेसिस दरमा दबो ना मासौ थरे दरमा दबो, मु सब लेखा दुखा कथावार्ता ठीक हेगिरी अपॉइंटमेंट लेटर हाथ को आसुची. What is that appointment letter? आमे लेखा दुखा सब करिकी. That is nothing but an agreement. Next, servant. What? In employment, whoever takes up an employment is called an employee. जे चाकरी करछे हम त कोन कहबा? Employee. So what? In employment, nobody is a master of himself. They cannot use their own discretion. माने निज इच्छा रे आमे काम करि परिबा ନାହିଁ. ଚାକିରିରେ ଆମେ ନିଜ ଇଚ୍ଛା ଅନୁସାରେ କାମ କରିପାରିବା ନାହିଁ. We are not a master of ourselves because we are serving there. We are just like a servant. What are we doing in employment? We are serving for a master. Master is our employer. Person who gives you employment is called an employer, and the person who works under an employer or who is in employment is called a employee. जे चाकरी करूची ताकू कहबा employee, जे चाकरी दोची आमे ताकू कहबा employer. A person who is employing you is called an employer, and a person who is taking up employment is called an employee. So what happens in employment? In employment, an employee is rendering his personal services for his master. He is working for his master, so he is bound to act according to the directions or the instructions of his master, because he's just a servant there, or is only reduced to a servant, nothing much or nothing more but a servant, because he cannot use his own discretion. माने आमे एम्प्लॉयर कहबा अनुसारे, हमर मास्टर कहबा अनुसारे, बॉस कहबा अनुसारे काम करिया पड़ियो सिना आमे मन इच्छा करि परिबा नाही. तेणु कि आमे सेडे कोन, आमे खाली मात्र जणे सर्वेंट भाबरे, आमे मात्र गोटे एम्प्लॉई सेडे से भाबरे हमकु काम करिबाकू पड़िबो. And the last, moving on to the next point, that is no need of capital. Can you set up a business or can you start a business without investment? Once the money is invested into business is called nothing but capital. We cannot start a business without capital. Why? Because capital is the lifeblood of business. बिना टंकारे व्यवसाय हेई परिबो नाही, बेपार करि परिबा नाही. Capital is compulsory required in business. Profession. Profession रे हाँ दरकार नाही बोली कहबिनी, बट अल्प किछिडा रकम दरकार पड़ियो. स्टेथोस्कोप किनिया पई, बीपी apparatus, बीपी मशीन देखिया पई, वेट मशीन देखिया पई, फर्स्ट एड टूल किट किनिया पई निहाती. फॉर सपोज इफ अ डॉक्टर किछि ना किछि इन्वेस्टमेंट रहिबो प्रोफेशन रे. इफ आई एम अ लॉयर, मु कोन कहबी, आई have maintain a good library of all law books. सब law बही जा किनी गोटे भल लाइब्रेरी, गोटे भल फर्निचर, गोटे भल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर सहित गोटे ऑफिस टा मेंटेन करबी, गोटे डेस्कटॉप हो, लैपटॉप हो गोटे रखिबी, भल लाइब्रेरी रखिबी, भल फर्निशिंग करके गोटे. सो प्रोफेशन रे टोटली इन्वेस्टमेंट नाही, कैपिटल नाही बोली कहि परिबानी. देयर इज कैपिटल. कैपिटल इज अ मस्ट in business, बिना टंकारे माल है तो ताले, because capital is the lifeblood of business. Without capital we cannot even think of starting a business or running a business. So capital is important, it is compulsory, it is a must in business. Capital requirement is limited in profession, whereas coming on to employment, it does not require any capital. No need of any investment or capital. Once money is invested, is put in, it is called as nothing but capital. But what in case of employment? I don't need any capital. I am a teacher in a school. So what all do I need in a school? Could be a blackboard or a smart board, a marker pen or a chalk, or could be the furniture for the students to sit, a light, a fan and all. So am I investing? I am a teacher. Am I investing in the infrastructure of the school? ମୁଁ ସ୍କୁଲ ପାଇଁ ଖର୍ଚ୍ଚ କରୁଛି, ସ୍କୁଲରେ ପଢିବା ପାଇଁ ବୋର୍ଡ ଟେ ଦରକାର, ଚକ୍ କି ହ୍ୱାଇଟ ବୋର୍ଡ କି ମାର୍କର ପେନ୍, ଟେବୁଲ ଚେୟାର, ଯାହା ଲାଇଟ ଫ୍ୟାନ, ମୁଁ କ୍ୟାପିଟାଲ ଲଗେଇବି, ମୁଁ ଇନଭେଷ୍ଟ କରିବି, ଟଙ୍କା ଲଗାଉଛି ନାଇଁ. who does for me? The employer, my master, or whoever is the owner invests in employment. I'm just a servant, I'm just an employee there. So no capital is required in employment. Now moving on to risk. Here it is told that there is no risk in profession. So according to me, because it is given in your textbook, it is no risk, but I am not convinced with the point no. I am not convinced with the word no. आमे employment रे no risk बोल की कही परिबा नहीं. Let me tell you, important characteristics of business is there is an element of risk. Risk is always present in business, or business is always surrounded by risk. आमे पढ़िचु, right? So we cannot say that there is no risk in employment. हाँ, चाकरी रे risk नहीं. I am a teacher. My duty is to teach. मो काम हैला पाठ पढ़ेबा. मु पढ़े की जाउची. जो पिला सुनुची सुनिबो, जो पिला पढ़ुची पढ़िबो, जो पिला पास हबार अछि हबो, जो पिला नहीं. से पिला काहे की पास हेलानी? तू भलो पढ़ेलुनी. No, I cannot be put to blame. मते risk नहीं. But as I told you, doctor is a profession. Doctor is a profession, right? No doubt. जदि डॉक्टर गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल रे का पई सरकार पई चाकरी करूची, गवर्नमेंट हॉस्पिटल रे सरकार पे चाकरी, सरकारी चाकरी करूची, then he said to be in employment, right? But जदि से निज तार गोटे प्राइवेट नर्सिंग होम रखिला, then he is not in employment profession. तो आमे कही परिबानी कि एम्प्लॉयमेंट आई एम अ टीचर, नो रिस्क, बट आमे द राइट वर्ड वुड बी नेग्लिजिबल रिस्क. नेग्लिजिबल, देयर इज नेग्लिजिबल रिस्क बोली कि कही परिबा. नो रिस्क कही परिबानी, बट अल्प. नो माने टोटली नहीं. सेटा मो मतरे सेटा कहबार ठीक हबनी. I am not convinced with it, because मु पढ़ौची, तू पढ़े न पढ़े, तू पास है फेल है, मते संपर्क नहीं, कही परिबानी. नो डाउट अधिका दायित्व पिला पर जहन, जेतु तू पढ़िलुनु तू हैरान हेलु, जेतु तू पढ़िलुनु असुविधा हैला. बट टीचर रो भी किछिटा गुरुत्व अछि, किछिटा रोल अछि. से पिला सुनुची कि नहीं, बुझुची कि नहीं, पढ़ुची कि नहीं. There is a certain amount of responsibility on the part of teacher, right? Teaching is a profession. I am working for a school. मु गोटे नोबल प्रोफेशन रे अछि. नो डाउट बाय प्रोफेशन आई एम अ टीचर, किंतु मो स्कूल पे चाकरी करछ, एम्प्लॉय. मो काम हैला पढ़े की आसली, पिला न पढ़ले मोर कोन भूल? मोर भूल नहीं बोली संपूर्ण भाव रे भूल नहीं बोली भी कहि परबानी. से पिलाडा जेते पढ़ी पारनी, बुझी पारनी, मु मो आडू कोन चेष्टा करली. एज अ टीचर व्हाट वाज माय कंट्रीब्यूशन, व्हाट वाज माय पार्ट, what was the effort on my part, or what was my role, or what was my contribution for the student. कही देबा पढ़िया मो काम, मु पढ़ेली, तू पढ़लुनु, तू बुझलुनु, तू फेल हेलु, तो असुविधा हेला मोर दाय, कही परिबा नहीं. नो डाउट से बुझी परलानी, तो तापे मु कोन करली, व्हाट इज माय पार्ट, व्हाट इज माय रोल, व्हाट इज माय एफर्ट, व्हाट इज माय कंट्रीब्यूशन एज अ टीचर. सो आई एम नॉट कन्विंस्ड विथ द वर्ड नो, बट द रिस्क इज नेग्लिजिबल. माने अल्प देखा जायनी. आम कांधर भी असुविधा आसिले दायित्व थाए, बट द रिस्क, द रोल इज नेग्लिजिबल बोली कहि परबा. Doctor is a profession, but he's working for some private or government hospital. So he's an employee. Good patient gwanlu. He's operating on the patient. If the patient dies in between, operation କରିବା ପୂର୍ବରୁ କିମ୍ବା କରୁଥିଲା ଟେବୁଲ ରେ ମରିଗଲେ ବାଧ୍ୟ ତମେ କାହାକୁ ଦାୟୀ ଦବ, କାହାକୁ ନିନ୍ଦା ଦବ? ଡକ୍ଟର ଭୁଲ ପାଇଁ ଅସୁବିଧା ହେଲା। ପେସେଣ୍ଟ ଡେରିକି ଆଣିଲେ, ପେସେଣ୍ଟ ଡେରିକୁ ଆସିଲେ କହିବେନି ଡକ୍ଟର ଭୁଲ ପାଇଁ ପେସେଣ୍ଟ ଚାଲିଗଲେ, ଡକ୍ଟର ଭୁଲ ପାଇଁ ପେସେଣ୍ଟ ର ଅସୁବିଧା ହେଲା। So no risk କହିପାରିବାନି, but I think the right word would be to use negligible risk. Next one, nature of employer. What do you mean by employer? Nature of employer माने जे आमको चाकरी दोच, a person who is giving employment is called an employer and a person who is working in employment is called an employee. जे चाकरी दोची ताको employer कहबा, जहा पे चाकरी करछु से हला employee. I am an employee. I am a teacher. I am working for a school. I am an employee. Who is my employer? The school management or the school authorities are the employer. मते जे चाकरी देला से हला employer. The school management, school authority is the employer and I am an employee. So the employer can be a government organization or a private organization. Could be government or government authorities or could be a private organization. So these were the different characteristics of employment. I hope it was easy for you to understand. Thanks for watching. If you liked my video, please do like, share and subscribe. That's all for today. Good day.